Hello, it is Wednesday the 7th of January. I am back at work. I had yesterday at home doing admin. It is cold in here again. Even though it is like 6 degrees warmer outside, it's still 10 degrees in here. So if you watched the last vlog, we had a lot of furniture taken away by a waste company. So we are working with not loads of stuff now. We get the keys on Monday next week, and we have hired a van and we will be moving everything from here to the new place. So I do need to start packing the odd little thing up at some point, but I've got a couple of things I need to do. Pack the orders today, and then I also need to make a base of Whipped Shower Mousse. So the base is essentially all of the whole recipe made from scratch, already done. And then what I do is when I want to make the actual final product, I add the fragrance, the color, and then I whip it up and pipe it essentially. So it's like a whip soap, but we make the whip soap from scratch completely, no base, nothing like that. So nothing like that's on anything that's on the market at the moment. This is completely different. I've had 2 wholesale orders come in. However, I am waiting on a fragrance for one, and I need some more baking soda citric acid, which I ordered yesterday. So I might be able to get a couple batches done, but I am going to run out of it, and I will need to wait until that ingredient stuff comes. The other thing I want to do today is I want to go upstairs and I want to bring some bits down ready for the move on Monday. So my plan is the things I want to take to the storage unit, put in one corner, all the things I don't need right now and packed ready to go in another corner. So it's just starting to like slowly pack up. But I'm going to crack on with the orders. I've only got 9 to pack today, which is not loads, but it is still good. That's from yesterday. So I'm going to pack those orders and then yeah, gonna crack on with the day. So I was gonna show you my little packing setup with some customized stuff. So I use Royal Mail, and I've created an automated system where you put the weight in and the label comes straight out of the printer. I've also made a packing slip that has a barcode, which has the customer's order number that matches up with click and drop. So this means I just scan this, the order pops up on my screen on click and drop. I then pack the order, weigh it all, and then apply the postage. It comes out of the label, and it's just a bit quicker and more automated. But in order to do this packing slip like this, you have to do some coding on Shopify, and you have to just do a couple of different tweaks on the website and click and drop and your computer. But I was going to show you all of that, but to be honest with you, it's so cold in here that I haven't got anything set up to do it at the moment. So we'll wait until I'm in the new place. And once I'm in the new place, I will do a separate whole video on my little packing setup and how I do things and how you can implement this yourself if you want to for free. There is none of this costs me anything. There's no software you have to pay for monthly to do any of what I do, which is quite good. So anyway, I want to do these orders and keep moving around because hopefully that will warm me up a bit, and yeah, hopefully the sun will come out this morning and warm this unit up because I'm freezing. All the orders are done. I am now starting my Whipped Shower Mousse. So in here I've got stearic acid, water, mango butter, and then in my I don't know what you call this paste. We have sweet almond oil, sorbitol, glycerin, some other ingredients, can't remember all of them, so I need to look at my ingredient list, with some powders. So what this does is creates like a paste. So once this is melted down, so once the stearic acid and the butters have melted down into the water and they're up to temperature, I start to incorporate that paste slowly into this and melt that down slowly, and it will come like a thick paste. You let it cool down essentially. add your preservative, let it completely cool down to room temperature, and then that is your base done. And then all you do is you whip that up with your fragrance and colour, and that makes your whipped shower mousse, or whipped soap, another word for it. So that's going to be doing that slowly. I don't like to whack the temperature up really high. I like to keep it like a really low and take my time with it, so that all the butters don't melt too fast, because certain butters, the fatty acids or the fatty particles within the butters can, you know, if you heat up too much, they can kind of like disconnect. It's not the right word I'm trying to find, but either way, I like to do it nice and slow and low, and take my time with it so that it comes out a nice consistency. So I'm going to let her do that in the background. I am just going to clear up, wipe all sides, clean this, wash this up, put my SLSA away, and then I might make some shower steamers. I'm not sure. We'll see what we'll do, but I just need to clear up first. Been combining the paste with the water. This is the bit I really hate doing. It takes forever and it's so boring. It's not the most enjoyable product to make. Once the base is done, the rest of it's quite fun, but I have to let this get up to temperature because it lowers a bit, and as you can see there's still some lumps in there. So what I do is let it melt down a bit more. Let it melt down some more, and then I stick blend every now and again. I've had some shower steamer trays arrive, so I am going to put them into our little jute bags. I've got to take them out of plastic packaging, which is really annoying, which I'll show you. So they come in these little plastic bags. I have actually asked the supplier who makes these for my next order not to put them in plastic bags, and they have agreed, which is good. So this is a bit wasteful and I don't like it, but I've got to take these out of here, recycle that, and then they go in these little jute bags, which are really cute, like that. So I'm going to do 50 at a time and then put them into here so that I can stop count. If I put them into here in 50s, it's just easier to count than try and remember as I'm going. Right, so here is the base all done, all combined. I'm going to put this into a plastic tub with the lid off, let it completely cool down, and once it's cooled down the lid will go on. I'm going to put the batch number on, the time and date that I made it, and that's the base done. Once this is cooled down, this will go quite hard, and I will scoop out what I need from it, add the fragrance and colour into a mixer, and whip it right up into our whipped shower mousse. So we've just had a fair order from Canary Corner, which have ordered a couple of times over the last, in 2025. This is our first order going out of our new branding. I've got a couple more things to get, so I've got to get, they've basically gone for 5 of each scent of shower steamer, and then 5 of each scent of soap sponges, so they match, which is really nice. So I'm just going to grab everything now. I've got boxes in the way. Bear with, let's put you down. So 5 spa days, 5 spa. Yeah, they've got 5 of each of the box of shower steamer trays, and then they got 5 of each soap sponge, so that they can match them up. So they have them like that, both tranquil. This is our first wholesale order with our new branding going out, so I'm so excited. It's so nice. I was so anxious about the rebrand and having the first order come in with the new stuff, and it's happened, so that's good. Well, actually I've had 2. I need to make the other one because they've ordered a lot more shower steamers, and that's going to Lighthouse Lane, which is another one of our stockists that have been with us for a while. So that's 2 of our stockists that have ordered with the new branding, which is really, really good. So I'm glad that they've not kicked up a fuss about it, which is great. So I'm gonna get this packed up and get that sent out today. I managed to do a couple of the bags of the trays in the bags, but I've only done like 100. I've got another 200 to do, but that's not priority. I've cleared up and washed up everything from making the whipped shower mousse. I'm gonna pack this up, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a batch or 2 of shower steamers for these other wholesales. And yeah, really excited. I'm so happy that I've had this wholesale come in, but it has depleted my stock a little bit. Because this is fell in a time where it's like in between, you know, me packing up and moving, it's kind of like I've got to make the wholesale as quick as possible to get it out the door, but I've also got to kind of balance it out with the move and drag some things out a little bit longer than I normally would, because of like ingredients have to be delivered. I've got to make certain things. So like for this wholesale from Fair, really I've just took it from my shelf from my own stock behind me, and I'm just sending it. So it's depleting my stock quite a lot, but I can't do that for all the wholesale because I have no stock to sell for retail, which would be obviously not good. So that's why I've got to make certain wholesales on demand, and some will just take from my stock, so that I don't have like a massive surge of having to do a load of like wholesales in one go. The plan is though, going forward, when I get into the new shop and all set up, I am going to be restocking everything anyway. I will be doing big batches to try and get the stock up to date, because I'm going to need to take a portion of the stock that I make when I get to the new place for the grand opening of the shop that's on the bottom floor, because that is going to have all our stuff in. So I'm going to need at least 10 of everything for that shop to start with. And if I take 10 off there now, because I've only made small batches to get the rebrand started, I won't have a lot left. So yeah, I think I kind of made this stuff for the rebrand in a really, really small batch, and I don't normally do that. And I think I did it because I was just a bit anxious about it, but reality is I probably should have made a little bit more of everything. But the good thing is it's nice and fresh. It keeps me busy. It's just, you know, this in between, literally Monday I'm moving all the stuff. I don't want to be like having unpackaged like soap sponges sitting there that need to be wrapped before they're moved. So I'm going to have to really plan this and structure this well. The good thing is any shower steamers I make today, I can pack them tomorrow or Friday. And anything I make on Thursday, I can pack on Friday. But I can't make anything on Friday because we're obviously moving on Monday. I will be restocking everything, and I'll be doing lots of videos in the new place with that. But I'm glad, as much as this depletes stock, I'm glad I've had some wholesale, because it makes me feel like, oh, at least I haven't lost all my stockists. That is all packed up. Just need to tape it together and get the postage label. I've made all the shower steamers. I haven't actually put the mica drizzle or paint them, because I've actually put the mica that I have over here in my storage unit. There's ones I actually need. These particular scents that I'm doing now, it's a bespoke scent for a stockist of mine that has white label. I don't do white label normally, but I've worked with her for the last 4 years, and I didn't think she was going to be ordering shower steamers going forward. I don't know, I just thought she wasn't going to order them anymore, but she is, and she has. So the mica that I use, the colours that I use for those particular scents, are actually at a storage unit. So I've made them anyway, and I will paint and drizzle that lot tomorrow, and I'll go and get the micas either tomorrow morning before I come to work or this evening. So yeah, that's those made. I'm going to grab some bits from upstairs and bringing them down. I just want to do a bit at a time for the next couple of days, and then I'm going to see where I'm at with time. Might make myself a tea because I'm freezing, and then I might start making some more shower steamers, but for us and for Wholesale Order. I've got some baking soda and citric acid coming tomorrow, so I'm just going to make what I can with what I've got. But yeah, I'm going to start with the lowest ones and then work my way. There's only 5 cents to do. So I'm just going to do like a 30-40 batch of each. So I've done that typical thing where I've started 100 different things, like sorting out, I don't know why I'm flipping the camera like that, it's a DJI. Like sorting out all the cupboards. So all of these cupboards other than this one is empty, so I packed that up. I've got stuff everywhere, so tomorrow morning I'm going to clear up. I've took this apart, all the stuff off there and packed it. Obviously it looks a state because this had the soap melter on it, so I need to give this a good clean. I'll do that tomorrow. I packed up all the oils and stuff here. I've done a box for the room 2, which is like packing orders stock room, and then this one's a kitchen room, so that says kitchen on it. I was just going to empty one of these because I think I'm going to get rid of this one because the legs broke, and then put this one into storage and then keep that one and take that one with me. I've got a box there. I've got some bits from upstairs and I've put this here. This needs to go to a storage unit tonight. Let me put a light on because it's gone dark because we're at that time. We're at 4 o'clock now. So if I just go up the stairs, I've sorted this out a bit more. So that bit over there in the corner, I've got to take this to, I've got to get rid of it, basically get rid of it. This is a really, really old Mac. It looks new, but it's refurbished. I bought it refurbished and it's quite old and slow. So I've just got to make sure it's wiped and I'm going to get rid of that. Got some glass in there and then just some random things that I want to get rid of. As I mentioned before, this is my mum's stuff. So this, I'm not sure. I think it might be going to the new premises or it might be going to her house. I'm not sure. She needs to decide that. But all of that there. Then this is what we got left. So these are going to be used to transport stock, I think. We'll have to see. I'm thinking maybe not all 3, maybe just one. One of these fans is going to go to the storage unit. The other one is going to come with me. I've dismantled one of these trolleys. That's going to come with us to new premises, and then I'm going to get rid of one trolley. All of this is coming to the premises, the new premises with us. That's my mum, so I'm going to move that, and that's my mum's going to move that as well. And then these are extra shelves for these bookcases, the one that's upstairs and the ones that are downstairs. So I don't particularly need loads, but I'm going to take loads just in case because I'm not sure the setup. And then I've just got like random bits that I just need to, these are empty boxes I can use to pack. I need to recycle this glass here, and there's some fragrance oils there that need to go to the storage unit as well. But as you can see, it's emptying up here. I think by maybe tomorrow I'll have majority of things downstairs. The only thing I won't be able to do down there on my own is this bookcase here, so I'll have to leave that for now. But what I want to do is by Friday morning I want all the stuff up here downstairs, so that is all literally, I can open up them double doors and just get everything out. I think I'm going to start clearing up what I can and end the vlog here. So yeah, it was just a bit of a random day. I've had to do a bit of business making and stuff, but at the same time I've obviously trying to pack at the same time. So I'm in tomorrow. I normally would do an admin day, but I feel like unless I come in at the weekend, I kind of probably need to be here tomorrow. I've also got a local pickup coming, so I can't have the day off anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit random, but I want to document all the little things that I'm getting up to, because yeah, soon I'll be in a new environment and I hope the move goes all right. I don't know how I'm going to film this. I've got 2 cameras, so I was thinking one could stay here on a tripod in the corner, and I could like a time lapse as we pack the van, and then take another camera just in case I leave this one here in my bag, and then have that at the new place on another tripod. Because yeah, I want to document it. I was speaking to a friend, another fellow small business owner, Jenna, and she was saying about, you know, just do it for yourself, and vlogs, it's just so you have your own memories of your business. And so did Andy say that, and I just think they're both right. You want to look back on this and not go, oh, did I can't remember, or, you know, you just see where you've come from, where you're going and where you've been. And I think that would be quite nice to just document it, even if it's little snippets. So yeah, right, well, I love you and leave you. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, make sure to comment down below, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye bye.